If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 43 of the Inter Milan career mode here on FIFA 15. Today's a transfer targets video. As you can see, we're in the transfer window of January 2016 in the second season. Actually got a couple of weeks until the first game of this window, which of course the games against Sassuolo and Napoli will come in tomorrow's episode. But similar with the career mode Road to Glory, we're in a weird position right now in this series where I'm not sure what to do. We have a little bit of money at our disposal. As you can see, about £6 million with 40,000 wage budget, but to be fair, you're really going to need more in the wages than that to try and entice bigger players to the club. So perhaps even going 50-50, we've got 60k there. That's an average wage for a club of this size. And obviously a transfer budget drops to 4.9 then. We do still have a few players on the transfer list waiting to leave. Sciolotto, Carrizzo and Campagnaro. I would like a replacement for Campagnaro and potentially to bring in another midfielder in place of Sciolotto. But at present, I'm really not sure where I'm going to get that money from. I may have to ask the board for some extra funds. But right now, the squad is very good. We are obviously near the top of Serie A, sat second in the league. We won all 6 of our group stage games in the Europa League. And as of yet, we haven't actually played a game in the Coppa Italia. Obviously, that's coming up with that game against Napoli in tomorrow's episode. But everybody's growing quite nicely. The team is very strong. We do have a couple of injuries. As you can see, Alvarez Balanta is out for a prolonged period of time. And currently, Freddie Guarini is out injured for about another 2 or 3 weeks, I think. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I would like a replacement for Sciolotto. And definitely, considering Balanta's injury, a replacement for Campagnaro. But I'm not really too sure where to look. Centre-back wise, the go-to centre-backs are Fabian Schär and Alvarez Balanta, and we already have both of those players. Juan Jesus is obviously a very strong centre-back as well. So when it comes to the centre-back side of things, really unsure where to go to try and improve, or at least to try and replace Campagnaro. You guys will definitely have to let me know in the comment section down below, where should I look for a new centre-back, and I will take all of your suggestions on board when it comes to trying to find a new player for the central defensive position that we're looking to replace. When it comes to out wide, I'm still thinking about Stefan Radu, but obviously we brought in Matteo Darmian, so I'm quite happy with those positions out wide right now, which is why Quadrado Samoa actually could probably be removed from the list. Juventus definitely wouldn't let him come to us for anything less than a premium price, which I can't currently afford to pay. Julian Draxler is an extremely good player, but again, would have to pay a premium price. I'll leave him on the list for now because he is someone I might be interested in perhaps for the third season if we do a third season here at Inter. But I do really want to look at a replacement for Sciolotto. And Eva Banega is the pricier of the two options. His wages are £110,000 a week. So I really would need a lot of money to be able to bring him in, which currently we don't have. However, Roberto Pereira does very much intrigue me. He looks really good, actually. I need to get a more detailed scout report on him, which actually, considering we've got a half scout report on him already, shouldn't take that long. But as you can see, he's got great pace. He's good on the ball control and dribbling look of a decent standard. His short passing is good as well, 80 to 84. He looks decent in the tackle as well. For a central attacking mid, that could be crucial. It does say he can play at out-and-out centre mid as well. And I think he would fit into the squad that we've got right now very well indeed. He is pretty much the player that we're looking for in that central position. Although, one player I skipped over was Andres Guardado, who's another player that not only can play at centre mid, but can also play out wide on the left as well, and in defence. So, potentially, we could use him to help replace Campagnaro and play him on the left-hand side of the 3-back. I'm not sure. His jumping isn't too good, but neither is his heading, so he wouldn't be too good in the air, and he's only 5'7", but still could be worth having a look at him for that left centre-back role. We have used Dodo, our on-loan player, in that left centre-back role a couple of times, and he's done okay. And obviously we have the height and strength of everybody else in the defence, so potentially we could use Guardado there, or obviously we could use him at left mid instead of Shaqiri or Darmian. But he's another option. I'm not too sure how much he would cost, but his contract is expiring in 5 months' time, so I can at least see what his wages are. They're £60,000 at the minute at Valencia. Now, I'm not sure whether we're going to be doing a third season here at Inter. I think I'm probably going to put it to a vote at the end of the season. So if I am going to bring Guardado in, I'd probably buy him outright so that we definitely get to use him rather than trying to get him in on a free at the end of the season. So I think still Roberto Pereira is my preferred player for that position, but still definitely looking for suggestions from you guys for that centre-back position. But I may actually ask the board for some extra money in this episode here. Currently set to win the league title, win the cup, and win in Europe as well. So I can't improve. I can't kind of adjust the expectations to ask for some extra money. It's just a case of me asking outright for some extra funds. I mean, I could go all out and ask for perhaps an extra 10 million and see what they say. In fact, yeah, YOLO. Let's ask for £10 million and see what they say. And we'll wait for the decision on that in tomorrow's episode. But things are going very well for us this season. The team does feel a lot stronger in match performances and in squad depth than it did last year. Juve, though, are just so strong. We have beaten them in this second season already, so that is crucial to remember. So should we do that again in the reverse fixture, we do stand a good chance of catching them. Sassuolo we have next, and then Napoli, but obviously the Napoli game is in the Coppa Italia. So Juve have only lost one game all season, and that was the game against us. But they've only conceded 8 goals in 17 games. How do you even do that? How do you only concede 8 goals in 17 games? That's mental. But we're joining the Team Cup, or TIM Cup, the Coppa Italia, effectively, in the round of 16. That's where all the larger sides come into the competition, and pretty predominantly filled with Serie A clubs. Although there's a couple of badges there I don't recognise. I think the one on the left, underneath Chievo Verona, I think that's actually Modena. I'm not sure though. You'll have to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And between Fiorentina and AC Milan on the right, I don't recognise that badge, so I'm not sure who that is. But everybody else is a Serie A club, so strong competition there. Obviously, we won the European Super Cup earlier on in the season. We'll have a look at the Europa League to see if the draw's been made yet. Although, actually, it doesn't show the round of 32, does it, on this particular board? So I may actually have to jump into the fixture list to see if that's been drawn yet. I'm not sure whether it will have. We'll jump. It has. We have got Trabzonspor in the Europa League round of 32 knockout stage. So definitely achievable to get through that round, and the Juve game is coming up at the end of that month. But it's a very busy January with plenty of games, some more congested than perhaps we might like, but still we'll push our way through, and hopefully you guys can give me some good suggestions. We'll try and do our absolute best to maximise the potential with the minimal funds that we have. But the side is looking very good right now, which is why it's similar to the Career Mode Road to Glory, because the side in that series in the transfer window is looking very good as well, and we've got minimal funds to try and improve the squad. So we're kind of in at the top of the Serie A in a good position, and at the top of the Premier League in the Career Mode Road to Glory in a good position. So I'm pleased with the way all the series are going, and we're performing well in the My Player as well. So I can't really complain with how any of the 3 series are going right now, and on Football Manager we're doing really, really well as well. So everything seems to be coming up roses right now. I can't really complain, to be completely honest. The channel's growing well as well. You guys are really supporting the YouTube channel, and the Twitch is growing. We got partnered obviously recently as well. So to be fair, I'm very happy with the way things are going right now. All I need is your suggestions for some potential new signings, and we'll have a look at some of those in tomorrow's episode. I will record tomorrow's episode ahead of time, and then I will take all of your suggestions from today's episode and tomorrow's episode into consideration before recording Monday's episode for the continuation of this series. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check all of the links in the description, whether that be to my social media, to my Twitch, or to my second channel. I am planning on putting a vlog up over there over the next few days. It may already be up by the time you see this on Thursday. I'm not sure, but hopefully you will be enjoying you will enjoy the upcoming content on that second channel when it does arrive. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you tonight with another My Player episode.